Having sex in your dream is not normal. Stay away from people that tell you sex in your dream means you will be wealthy, or people that tell you you are having sex in your dream because you are not getting enough. Some will say sex in your dream means you have a spiritual wife or husband. Well, there are two things that happens when you have sex in your dreams. The enemy takes something from you, or the enemy gives something to you. Today, I will share how God delivered me from having sex in my dreams. Then I'll explain why you have sex in your dreams, the consequences of having sex in your dreams, and the only solution to stop you from having sex in your dreams. I used to think sex was normal or ordinary, and so I treated sex ignorantly by overlooking its consequences, which is why the enemy will make you think that sex is just for pleasure, or you don't have to be married before you have sex, or you should try having sex before you say, I do.
Oh, what is he about testing?
The moment I decided to be sexually pure was when the advances in my dreams became stronger, and my decision became a trigger for them to forcefully want to make me submit. It was more like they became angry and was now intentional about having me. The attacks became frequent, even to the point where I could literally feel myself struggling from my sleep to reality. And so I started building my relationship with God intentionally. I prayed and I fasted. That I would go to the Word daily to remind God that I needed Him and I wasn't going to let go until I got free from the enemy. Then God came through for me. I started resisting and fighting in my dreams. And the more I resisted, the less they came after me. And that was how I got to understand the significance of sex, be it physically or spiritually. You only see or have sex in your dreams because your spirit is weak in Christ. And a weak spirit is easily permeable and susceptible to the attacks of the enemy. You get to tie your soul with the spirit, thereby making you become one with that spirit. There is always an exchange when you have sex in your dreams. It's either the enemy takes something from you or they give something to you. And the results are not necessarily sickness or diseases. They could be literally anything that can harden your heart to the Lord. It could be that you become an addict to lies, behavioral misconduct, or even disobedience. Just think of anything that can affect your prayer life. And if you are still sexually active, you become a carrier of these and pass it to the next person you sleep with. And it goes on and on and on until you no longer have self-control. There is only one solution. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Oh, let me say that one more time.
Jesus. First, you have to accept Jesus into your life and intentionally build a relationship with Him. Because He said, no one will go to the Father except through Him. Then you pray for God to strengthen your spirit and increase your faith. By all means, try to keep your relationship with God, because the enemy is roaming around seeking for whom he may devour. The moment they notice a shift in your relationship with God, they will come at you. They know that the blessings you have are too large to be taken out at once. So they will come and take it out bit by bit until they empty you. Stop having sex physically. You know the physical attributes of the person that you're sleeping with, but do you know their spiritual background? Avoid anything or anybody that can draw you into having sex. You need to guard your mind, because sex is of the mind and not the body.